A very good evening, Zimbabwe. A very good evening, Africa and beyond. Welcome to this program where we are talking about the progress being made by Zambian President Hakainde Hichilema. So, President Hakainde Hichilema is in China. So, during his trip to China, he has met key players in industry and digital technologies. So this tweet, he says, recognize the urgent need to rapidly develop our country's digital platforms as part of our smart economic transformation agenda. That's why today we signed an MOU with Huawei, which will see Zambia fully digitized to benefit our citizens, especially our rural communities. This is something very important in Zimbabwe. No matter how much we can criticize him, no matter how much people will criticize him and call him names, this is a very, very important development in the history of Zambia because this is going to take Zambia far in terms of development. Just imagine working with a digitized economy, the benefits of working with a digitized economy. So, personally, I view this as progress. This is how I saying how he warmly welcomes the President of the Republic of Zambia, HE, Mr. Hakainde Hichilema, and his delegation. A warm welcome by Howie. When leaders visit other nations, it's good for them to copy, to learn how other countries are doing it, how other countries are moving away from stagnation to development. And if Huawei comes to Zambia, it will be a very, 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 very huge step in terms of digital footprints. Because remember, Huawei is everywhere, even in the United States. There are issues of sanctions here and there, but it's there. Huawei is everywhere, which means if he manages to bring it, it will be it will be of benefit to Zambia as well as the region, because people in other countries, the neighboring countries, especially SADC, can skip the border, get into Zambia, get services, and other countries which are progressive can actually lobby for it to launch in their own countries. So that is a very important development taken. So a memorandum of understanding was signed, and it's about digital transformation partnership between the government of the Republic of Zambia and Huawei, signed on the 11th of September 2023. A very, very, very positive step in the right direction. This shows that President Hakainde Hichilema is determined to bring change in his own country. Some of the Vene, when they visit key countries, you hear about extravagant spending. That is wrong. And they need to take some lessons. He didn't end by just meeting the team of Huawei. He went further and actually met another company. Here, he speaks about the industry. He says, in our bid to make Zambia an industrial hub by value addition to our minerals, we visited BYD company, among the world's largest EV manufacturers, much to learn from a company that patents a new project every 15 days and has a 700K workforce, of which 70K are engineers. So you would understand, for those who understand how patenting work, it's a matter of discovering new things, and and then you take ownership. So that is very important, Team Zimbabwe, because they have to learn. instead of them going there for photo opportunities, bootlicking, extravagant spending, they have to learn as a country, as Zambia. They have to learn. And it's very important um, for us to recognize uh, this. Honestly speaking, this speaks volume because when you are a leader, you have an opportunity to see good things. It shows that you have zeal to actually take it from where it is, bring it to your own home. And that is a plus, that is an A for President Hakainde Hichilema. So I know some critics will continue to criticize him and call him to be a diplomat because remember, he has been called a Western puppet. During that period of time, they're calling him a Western puppet. He moves from Zambia to China on a trip, on a state visit. And that surprises a lot of people. A wise leader engages all. A wise leader knows what is best for his own country. There are benefits from America, there are benefits from UK, there are benefits from Europe, there are benefits from Africa, there are benefits from Asia, from China, from Russia. A wise leader takes advantage of all relations and makes sure that there is a broader uh, availability of investments, of chances, of transformation, and so forth. So this is great for the people of Zambia because they are going to benefit very, very soon. They will be benefiting, whilst some people in other countries will be uh, bootlicking, will be rakasharing on Twitter and everywhere on social media. So it's an achievement, Team Zimbabwe. It's an achievement. In my view, this is an achievement and this is awesome. So this is a plus. Okay, he went on to post this. He is still in China. These are things he's doing. He is looking at very key areas of toward water ports globally. Impressed by the 24/7 operated state-of-the-art terminal's use of eco-friendly tech, exactly the kind of partner needed to develop our inland ports like Mpulungu. So they have their own inland ports and they know what is needed there. You need partners who can assist you, who can help you have those ports be developed. And this is what he's talking about. So for those who are calling him a Western puppet, you ask questions and say, how is he a Western puppet when he is actually agreeing with the Chinese people on certain areas of investment? It's important to note. So in Zimbabwe, we've talked about a dry port at Rutenga, but the government of Zimbabwe does not talk about it because they don't see it's important. Remember, if there was a dry port in Rutenga, goods coming from South Africa who come to Rutenga, all those goods, you can use rail networks, you can use road networks, then you have a dry port city, create a lot of jobs, create a distributor of key things because things will just move from Beira or Maputo, and then the of distribution because you from Zambia, you then go to DRC and other countries. You're from Zambia, you can go to Namibia. That was going to be the idea of this whole thing. But how is it going to be possible with the kind of leaders which we have? It's difficult because in other countries, what the leaders are thinking about during the 5 years is about how to retain power, how to win the next elections. They don't think about why they were elected to be where they are. They don't think about development. They think about what will happen tomorrow, how they are going to win, how they are going to defeat a particular candidate. And that is wrong. So, honestly speaking, in my view, President Hakainde Hichilema is setting a pace in terms of what needs to be done, what needs to be looked at, what are the expectations of leaders if they visit other countries. You have to see what is being done good in those countries, then uh, bring those good things home and make sure that you develop your own economies, you develop your own countries. So, in my view, this is good for the country of Zambia. President Hakainde Hichilema is doing so well, is doing fantastic in terms of making sure that he puts his country first, he puts his country on the map. In my view, he's doing a lot and he's doing great. And every right minded person will applaud him for taking such a step. So it is what it is. Let us meet in other episodes as well as other podcasts.